What's up guys, this is Yasser. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Yasser's Fit Frag, and today I'm going to talk about some more collections from Perfume Depot. So today's collection are not going to be the French designer clones. So today's are specific to Arabian type of fragrance. I'm not sure if they are clones of something, not all of them at least, but some of them are. But I did not really smell the originals of any of these, and I'm not sure if they are actually clones or their own creations. But all six that I'm going to talk today are Arabian type of fragrance. So you need to have that taste towards Arabian type of fragrance, and only then you would be liking these. So all six are not oud based. Some are just typical Oriental type, Arabian type of scents. Some of them obviously have oud. So I'll not be placing anything as number one, number two here, because all six of them are good. They have their own scent characters. So you can definitely try all six of them in case you like Arabian type of fragrance. Maybe you should go for one large quantity and then sample the rest out in case you want to test it before buying. So coming in at number 6 is Black Afghano. This is an interpretation of Nasomato Black Afghano from what the seller told me, but I haven't smelled Nasomato Black Afghano till now, but I'll let you know how this one smells like. So this opens up with black oud, little bit of green wheatish kind of note and some cumin note. So those are the top notes. And in the mid and base, I get some cardamom, vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. So that's the overall blending of Black Afghano from what I can sense. Like I said, I did not smell the Nasomato Black Afghano. I do not know how that smells, but this one definitely smells good if you like that black with a little bit of Arabian touch to it. So that is Black Afghano, a little dark type of notes. So coming to the performance, it projects about 2 hours and it lasted about 10 to 11 hours on my skin, so not bad in terms of performance again. So in case you like masculine type of scents, you can definitely give it a try. Now coming to number 5 is Sultan. So Sultan, I think you would have tried few other Sultan from other Arabian brands. There are many others with the name Sultan. This is something of similar genre. So it opens up with citrus, pineapple and black currants on the top. And then in the mid you would get some pepper note, and in the base you would get vetiver, patchouli and musk. So that's the overall notes blending that this one has. Now the only sad part about this is I don't get much of a performance in this one. I get about 1 hour of projection and it lasted only about 4 to 5 hours. But smell wise this is definitely good. So I suggest that you sample it out in case you are keen about performance of any fragrance. Then sample it out. Do not blind buy large quantity of this one, but you can try the large quantity of something else which I have spoke about in the past and then sample this out. So that was Sultan from the Arabian types. Now coming in at number 4 is Yakut. Now this is the longest lasting from all the Arabian types that I'm going to talk today. So Yakut opens up with some creamy lavender, white patchouli and white sandal. So that's the top note. Creamy lavender, white patchouli and sandalwood. In the mid you would get iris, amber and some violet leaves. So the top note and mid note takes some time to blend together, so you may or may not like the opening. But the best part is about the base in this particular scent. So the base has vanilla, musk and some mild woody notes, again blended with those top and mid notes which I mentioned. So after 3 hours it really turns into a beautiful scent and it stays a really good time, and it projects about 3 hours if you are indoors for about 2 feet, and it lasted about 12 to 13 hours on my skin. So longest lasting among all the 6 that I'm going to talk today. 12 to 13 hours is what I got in this one, and the base note is really done beautiful. It is so soft and smooth, very appealing. Even though you don't like the opening of this one, I feel that you would still like the dry down of this one. So coming in at number 3 is Bakhoor Emirates. So just like the name, it is just like any other Bakhoor, the burning incense if you have smelled it. So Bakhoor Emirates opens up with saffron, incense note and some rose. So that's the top note in Bakhoor Emirates. In the mid you would get amber and some vanilla note, and in the base you would get sandalwood and vetiver. So that's the overall notes blending in Bakhoor Emirates. To put it in simple, is just like the burning Bakhoor. In case you have traveled to Dubai and you have seen that burning Bakhoor, that's the kind of smell you get in this one. Coming to the performance, it projects about 2 hours for about 1 feet, and then it lasted about 8 to 9 hours. Pretty decent, above average kind of performance. So definitely give it a try in case you like that Bakhoor burning incense, sweet burning incense kind of scent. So that is Bakhoor Emirates. Now coming in at number 2 is another Bakhoor which is called Oriental Bakhoor. Among the 2 Bakhoor scents, I like this one a little more than the other one which I mentioned. but both are definitely good. You can definitely try both. But personally, I like Oriental Bakhoor more than Bakhoor Emirates. So Oriental Bakhoor opens up with agarwood, there is fig note, there is rose and incense. So that fig is making a slight difference compared to other one, which is why I like this one a little more than the other one. In the mid there is some honey note, so that fig and honey is actually making the difference when you compare it to Bakhoor Emirates. And Oriental Bakhoor has that fig and honey note, which is why I slightly preferred this over that one, but otherwise both are definitely good. So in the base there is vetiver and leather. So that's the overall notes blending in Oriental Bakhoor. Coming to the performance, it projects about 2 hours for about 1 feet if you're indoors, and it gave me a lasting of 8 to 9 hours. So both the Bakhoor gave me a similar lasting, above average kind of performance, so not bad at all. Definitely give it a try in case you like those Bakhoor burning incense, sweet burning incense in the Oriental way. So coming in at number 1 is Zidane. So like I said, I'm not really placing anything as a number 2 and number 1. All are good in its own way. All are different from each other. You only have to have your taste towards Arabian type of Oriental fragrance. So number 1 is Zidane. So Zidane opens up with orange, some lavender and rhubarb note. So rhubarb is nothing but a green leafy, a little spicy type of leaf. So that's something different in Zidane. So that's the top note in Zidane. In the mid you would get coriander, blackcurrants, tonka bean and strawberry note. So that's the mid note of Zidane, and in the base you would get some patchouli. So that's the overall blending of Zidane. A very beautiful scent, no oud in this at all. It is a typical Arabian Oriental type of fragrance. Coming to the performance, it easily projects about 2 hours and it lasted about 11 to 12 hours again. The second best performer in today's list. So the first was Yakut, like I said. The second best performer is Zidane. Has a good projection, has a good lasting as well. So 11 to 12 hours is what I got on my skin if you're indoors. Obviously if you're exposed to sunlight and if it does not suit your skin chemistry, it may not last that long. So all the lasting that I mentioned is specific to my skin, the weather condition that I live in, because when I test I'm always indoors. So 12 hours whatever I'm speaking about is when I'm indoors in Bangalore weather that I'm talking about. So above average, great performance in Zidane as well. So that's about today's list from the Arabian type of fragrance from Perfume Depot. So in case you have tried any of these, then let me know in the comment section down below. So that's about it. Keep sharing my videos to your friends. See you next time in another video. Cheers.